On June 7, 1992, three women vanished from a quiet home in Springfield, Missouri. No struggle, no witnesses, no leads. Decades later, their disappearance remains one of America's most haunting cold cases. The mystery of the Springfield Three. The night of June 6, 1992, was supposed to be a joyful celebration. High school graduation had just ended for two of the missing women, Suzanne Streeter and Stacy McCall. The two friends, both 18 years old, spent the evening attending multiple graduation parties around Springfield. At around 2 a.m., they decided to skip a planned overnight stay at another friend's house and instead headed to Suzanne's home, where she lived with her mother, 47-year-old Sherrill Levitt. The following morning, Stacy's mother, Janice McCall, tried calling her daughter but got no response. Growing worried, she went to the house at 1717 East Delmar Street. The scene was unsettling. The women's cars were parked in the driveway, their purses and personal belongings were inside, and the dog, a small Yorkie, was anxious but unharmed. There were no signs of a struggle, no forced entry, and no clues indicating where they had gone. The only oddity was a shattered porch light. Springfield police arrived soon after, but struggled to secure the scene. Friends and family had already entered the house, unintentionally contaminating potential evidence. Detectives immediately launched a massive investigation. Over the next few days, dozens of tips poured in from the public. Search teams combed nearby woods, streams, and parks. But every lead turned into a dead end. The women had seemingly vanished without a trace. Sherrill Levitt, the mother, was a hard-working cosmetologist. Suzanne was described as vibrant and outgoing. Stacy, the friend, was equally loved by friends and family, known for her kindness and charm. There was no known reason for anyone to target them, no significant enemies, no criminal activity. The lack of motive puzzled investigators. Over time, multiple theories emerged. Some believed the women were abducted by a stranger. Others speculated someone close to them might be involved. Rumors of human trafficking also circulated. One lead involved a man named Robert Craig Cox, a convicted kidnapper who lived in Springfield at the time. In later interviews, Cox made cryptic statements implying he knew the women were dead, but he offered no concrete evidence. An unusual phone call added more confusion. On the morning after the disappearance, someone called the house and left a disturbing message filled with sexual innuendos. The call was accidentally erased before police could analyze it fully. Whether it was a prank or connected to the crime remains unknown. There were multiple missteps. Evidence was contaminated early on. A witness claimed to have seen a suspicious van near the home, but police never located it. Another neighbor reported hearing a loud noise around 3 a.m. but assumed it was nothing serious. Years later, a private investigator uncovered a possible lead involving a storage unit connected to a suspect. Authorities searched the unit but found nothing conclusive. The storage unit theory reignited interest but ultimately failed to move the case forward. Today, the Springfield Three case remains active but unsolved. New tips still come in occasionally, and the families continue to hope for closure. Multiple podcasts, TV shows, and documentaries have revisited the case, drawing national attention, but still no resolution. For the families, the pain is immeasurable. The absence of closure, combined with the unknown, leaves a permanent wound. Each year on the anniversary of the disappearance, candlelight vigils are held to honor Sherrill, Suzanne, and Stacy. How could three people vanish without a single reliable witness? Why was there no struggle? Was it someone they trusted, or was it a carefully executed random abduction? every theory leaves more questions than answers. The mystery of the Springfield Three stands as one of the most chilling unsolved cases in American history. As the decades pass, the hope for answers remains, because somewhere, someone knows the truth.